It started like any other lively morning on television. Bright smiles, playful energy, and a game meant to keep things light. But what unfolded next quickly turned into one of those unexpected moments that people couldn't stop talking about. Jenna Hager, known for her warm personality and quick wit, was right in the middle of the fun. The atmosphere was relaxed, the kind of easygoing vibe viewers have come to love. Everyone seemed ready for a few laughs, a little friendly competition, and maybe a bit of harmless teasing along the way. And Jenna, she leaned right into it. As the game picked up momentum, her playful side came out in full force. She started tossing in lighthearted comments, teasing from the sidelines, and reacting in a way that felt completely natural for someone who thrives in unscripted moments. It wasn't mean-spirited. It was the kind of cheeky humor you'd expect between friends who know how to push each other just enough to keep things interesting. But sometimes in the middle of all that fun, the line between playful and a little too much can get blurry. At first, it was just a few extra remarks here and there, a quick comment, a laugh, another playful jab, the kind of back and forth that usually makes these segments even more entertaining. The people around her smiled, the energy stayed upbeat, and for a moment, it all felt like part of the show's charm. Then came the twist no one saw coming. In a move that caught both the audience and Jenna herself slightly off guard, it was decided she would step away from the game. Not in a dramatic, uncomfortable way, but in that unmistakable, okay, let's switch things up kind of moment that live television sometimes delivers. Jenna's reaction? Pure Jenna. Instead of awkwardness, she met the moment with laughter. A mix of surprise and amusement crossed her face, as if even she knew she might have pushed the playful energy just a bit further than expected. Rather than resisting, she embraced it, turning what could have been an uncomfortable pause into something genuinely funny. And that's where the magic really happened, because instead of tension, the moment created connection, the kind that reminds viewers why they tune in, not for perfection, but for authenticity. Jenna didn't try to smooth it over or pretend it didn't happen. She leaned into it, smiled through it, and let her personality carry the moment forward. The team followed her lead. What could have been a small hiccup turned into shared laughter, the kind that feels spontaneous and real. It became less about being removed from a game and more about a group of people enjoying an unscripted moment together. Fans watching at home quickly picked up on that energy. Social media lit up with reactions, not out of shock or concern, but because the moment felt so genuine. Viewers appreciated seeing that even on a polished morning show, things don't always go exactly as planned, and that's okay. In fact, it's more than okay. It's what makes these moments memorable. Jenna's playful nature has always been a part of her appeal. She brings a sense of fun that doesn't feel forced, a willingness to be a little silly, a little bold, and completely herself. And in this case, that same energy created a moment people are still talking about. There's also something refreshingly relatable about it. Who hasn't gotten a little too caught up in the fun? Who hasn't made one extra joke, added one more comment, or pushed a playful moment just a bit further than intended? It's human. And seeing it happen in real time, with laughter instead of discomfort, makes it even more endearing. And let's be honest, the idea of being banned from a game, even temporarily, sounds dramatic, but here it felt more like an inside joke than anything serious. A quick reset, a shared laugh, and a reminder that sometimes the best moments come from the unexpected. Jenna Hager herself seemed to understand that perfectly. Her ability to laugh at the situation, rather than shrink from it, turned the entire moment into something positive. It showed confidence, ease, and a sense of humor that audiences continue to connect with. Moments like this also highlight something bigger about live television. No script can fully capture the spontaneity of real interaction. The laughter, the surprises, the tiny missteps. They're all part of what makes it feel alive. And when handled with grace and humor, they become the very moments people remember most. By the end of it all, what started as a playful game turned into a viral highlight, not because something went wrong, but because everything felt so real. Jenna Hager didn't just participate in the moment, she made it unforgettable. And maybe that's the takeaway here. It's not about staying perfectly within the lines. It's about knowing how to respond when you step just outside them. With a smile, a laugh, and a willingness to keep the energy light, Jenna turned a surprising twist into a standout moment. So now the question is, would you have played it safe, or would you have done exactly what Jenna did and gone all in on the fun? Because sometimes the moments that spark the biggest reactions are the ones you never planned at all.